everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today, well, me and Charles got out here yesterday and we finished this, put the roof on this this extra one here, and we finished boxing this up. I don't have a door on it yet, but yesterday I had to run out and I traded and got me a meat saw. Right here's the little tabletop to it, and right there is a Hobart meat grinder. It's I think a number 22 is what it shows. And I got that for so when we're processing meat and stuff, it makes it a lot easier. And it was at a deal where I could get it, so I went ahead and got it. But I got to clean it up, oil it up a little bit. That there, I ordered parts for it. I ordered a new blade and a new, I guess you call it a grinding grate. It's the size, it makes the size of whatever you're doing. And I ordered it. It'll be here, I hope, before Friday. I'm going to try to get in here and build me a bench for that to sit on. And then you'll have, it'll probably be right over in that corner. Might be right here at this corner. And then you can put a tote. See if we put it right here against this wall. You could put the tote right there, slide it that way. No, it'd be on this side. You'd have to put the tote on this side. But you could set it right there and leave it permanent. And anytime you had to grind meat, you just put your chair there, set and grind meat, let it fall into the tote, and you'd be good to go. And that'd just be his permanent residence. This here, it is a meat saw, and it does have a grinder right here. It goes with it. I've got it in the house cleaning it up too, so you'll be able to grind it that way. Plus, I've got a little meat grinder down at my neighbor's. But we got this part done. This was supposed to be the cleaning shed where you clean the animals, but it ain't gonna work out that way, I don't think, because the freezer, this is supposed to be the freezer room in here. And a buddy of mine is moving, so I'm storing some stuff for him, and part of it we're going to sell and try to make a little money. Let me raise y'all up a little bit. You look at me right in the chin. We're going to, store part of his stuff up here, and then, depending if he wants me to try to sell it or not, I'll try to sell it. But the curing house is plumb full of stuff already. But I'm just not going to take the time today to build a door. I'm going to just hang this tarp up I've got right here over the hole to kind of just make sure if it does rain or anything, it blocks the rain out and don't get everything wet. But I'm sure proud to be able to hook up on that meat grinder and meat saw. But he'll do everything I need it to do. And, man, get a deer, he can make him some nice roasts and stuff like that. But I got to clean out in here a little bit. We've got some tools and stuff like that needs to go back over here in the other shed. So there's a little more room. And there's a saw or a few in there, a few things like that I don't want in there. That's going to be over here in this other shed. But it is coming together. Now I got to make a determination. I can go over here on this side of the building and see if I bring it out and make a hanging rack right there. He'll just be sticking out right here where you can run your animal up on it. And then I can just extend the shed another time and make an actual hanging rack. And then I'll have this as part of this will be the processing room. This will be the one where you cut up meat and all that. And I'll hunt me a couple stainless steel tables if I can find them. Or at least I'd like to find a couple stainless steel tables, maybe a small sink to put right here. And that way you can run water if you need to. And I'll put a drain, across through there when we have to use it. But this shed's coming together. Let me walk you out here and you can see the whole thing. Let me raise this tailgate up. Let me make sure you can see it. It starts there and goes to there. It's 32 foot by 8 foot. And this will be the curing room. I may make that leaner right here because this is a little taller where the meat, where you bring your animal in here and scrape it and all, then I could always set up, do pallets here, have my water barrel sitting here, and just bring it off at about 10 or so foot. Me and the boy talked yesterday. That's going to help me do my dairy. Right here where his chicken pen is going to be the start of it, right straight back in there. And he said we need to go 16 feet back and 16 feet over to make a 12 by 12 dairy in there. And that gives me room to get in there and waterproof it and everything like that. But that is this spring. I'm going to try to get my block in. But now, since this project here, once the door's done, this project here's done for now. I'm gonna start boxing in the porch and insulating it and stuff, and try to turn it into like a pantry. So all that canned stuff that's in the front, in the kitchen, can be took out and used. I probably got you too tall now. Let me let you back down. It can go in there until I get the dairy built. And that'll kind of give me a little more room in my kitchen. But I'm going to go in here and get a drill. Don't make fun of me. I may fall flat on my butt. But I may make me a better stepping system here. See if I can find me a board to lay on that. Normally I let Charlie do all this, hanging off ladders and stuff, but today I figure I'll do it just to get it, done. He'll probably get on to me for me doing it. Oh, I like that dog. Well, okay. Oh, okay. Pardon me, you can't see me, but I'm gonna try to get this hung up real quick. I'm going to build me a set of steps right there for sure. Now, on the bottom of this tarp, to kind of control the flopping and stuff on it, I'm just going to take this board right here and screw it on the bottom for weight. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing or not, but I'll show you when I get it partly done. That ain't gonna work. Let me see if I can find another washer to put on here. Well, I'll just stick it through this tarp. It's about tore junked out anyway. I'll just do it over here on the. Try that again. I'm gonna put two in the middle. But what I'm doing is basically just putting this stick on the bottom of this tarp so that it helps hold it against the building when the wind blows. Huh. Where it's wanting to just fall through this tarp, I might put a board on the front of it and just mash it together. Let me see. Me, let y'all down, maybe you can see what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm putting them two boards together with the tarp in the middle of it so it holds it. The screws are just tearing through the tarp. It's an old tarp, been out in the weather a while. Okay. Let me get this put between the two. Okay. I'm gonna put two in the middle. Give it a little extra strength. And see when you do that, it'll kind of help close it, hold the tarp closed. And would hold against the building, kind of help shed rain and stuff. It really needs to have been spread wider part of the top, but it'll work. When you want to go in it, you can just take and fold this around and lay it over on the other side. You can go in now, you can roll it up and hang it up there out of your way. But I want to give everybody an update. And I do apologize that you didn't, y'all seen us do the framing on these buildings before. Yesterday, Charlie went to church and I got out here and tried to box everything up for him. I had the rafters and the laths up. All he had to do was attend when he come. And he's been cutting him some firewood. Him and a buddy of his is cutting firewood right now. And he needs to focus on that because, winter is coming. Everybody thinks it's postponed, but it's not. It'll be here. But, when I get done what I got to do today, if I got time tomorrow, I may just come back, take this down, and build my door. I got everything to do it with. But I got to do a favor for my neighbor. Well, if I tuck under there a little bit. That'll work. We'll tuck it back under that side. That'll help it hold it. I tucked it back under this wall. But yeah, I believe that's what I'm gonna do with that today. I ordered the parts for that. The extra pieces I want for that Hobart machine when it comes in. We'll put it together and give it a run and see how it does on something. The little meat cut slicer, I'm looking into seeing what size belt it uses. I need to look on there to see what size saw blade it uses. I may go ahead and order a saw blade. It's just money's tight right now. And with everything else going on, I'm just trying to, squeeze out what I can. But with the deal I got on that, I couldn't pass it up. And I wanted to, definitely get it in here. So when we kill hogs, if I can get them pieces in, I'll get them. And that will speed the process up dramatically. So I just, I'm going to try to tomorrow build a little bench for it so it's got something big, stable set on. I'd probably have some help picking it up out of the floor and putting it up there because that baby is heavy. But it'll have a bench ours that's home, and if somebody wants to come up and the reason I'm doing this so everybody understands is, a lot of my neighbor stuff they hunt and they might have a hog like right now. My pigs are, and you count the chickens, the turkeys, the guineas, and everything. It's expensive, especially in the winter when you ain't getting many eggs, and it's just a dead cost all winter. And a lot of people kill their hogs to get that off their feed bill, and that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to find me some Hereford hogs. I think next. I think I'd like to have me a male and a female heifer, or maybe a bar, and to eat. But if I get to, I won't do it next year because what's left out of this, and I've got a freezer sitting over there with 2 or 3 hogs in it, and I got another freezer coming full of meat and stuff. So it'll be a while before I need meat, and I'm gonna give a lot of this away. I'm gonna give it to my brother and neighbors and stuff. It comes and helps, and we're supposed to have a few people come and spectate just to watch how it's done and see how we do it. And I got to get some stuff out of the way. I'm gonna stack all this lumber up underneath the building, or all these pieces of. Here's the board pile, so you understand what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put those underneath the building, and if we start a little fire so everybody can have a little heat, we may burn some of those. I'm gonna try to get the lawnmower stuff out of the way, and that way when we come up here at the tractor, we can we'll probably do it over there first. We're gonna skin these. We're not going to scrape them. Normally we scrape them, but we're going to skin these, and then we can just bring them in here. I ain't gonna have the benches done, but we can cut them up into hams, shoulders, and get everything in totes or whatever to get it processed how it needs to be processed. And they're supposed to be getting me a list of what everybody wants. And if you're local and you want some meat, I'm selling it for $4 a pound just to cover the feed bill. I'm not making nothing. Everybody else is getting $5. A lot of it, if like when my brother and his wife and son's coming, I'm gonna give him some meat. My brother-in-law's coming, I'm gonna give him meat for helping me. My nephew's coming, Charlie's coming. There's several people coming, and just gonna take meat for helping me get them took care of. I know there was a lady wanting a ham. I'm gonna say Junior wants a ham. My brother-in-law Junior wants a ham. He's wanting to can it, and I think about canning one myself. So might have one ham. If we don't, me and Junior just cut it. James may want it. My brother James may want it, but or my sister, I may just let them divide that and send some sausage and stuff because they'll be here, helping with all that. But I don't care if I mean, far as me, a couple pound of sausage. Now, I'm keeping the tenderloins. I'm gonna hold on to them, but I got the boy I lined put that scope on that 30-06 for night. He asked me for enough to make a mess, and I told him I give him enough to make a mess out of tenderloin. But he's not big hog eater, and we're gonna just try to do our best with it and see that everybody gets a little bit of meat and nobody goes hungry. There's a little boy up here. I ain't gonna mention his name up in Duffield. They lost meat and stuff in that freezer, or they lost the freezer and stuff up there, and I've been trying to help them out, and I'll probably send them some meat too. There's some elderly neighbors. I got some elderly neighbors. I'm gonna take some meat too. That's they're not able to get out and do this, and when y'all do stuff like this, if you got elderly neighbors and they're nice and I ain't saying give it to the old mean grouchy people, but I'm saying if they're it might change their attitude if you did give them a little bit of meat. But the neighbors that's good to me and always talks nice to me and stuff, I'm gonna give him some meat and help him out. And I think my buddy Jeff Thomas and his wife and him's gonna be here. If he's at work, but he's hoping he'll be home by Friday, Saturday, or Saturday when we're doing this. So if he gets home, I know he's gonna take some meat home with him. Regardless, he'll take meat home with him. But I guess I've chewed your ears long enough. I'm just rattling on, talking out my head, talking through my head, I guess. But I gotta get out here and get to work. I gotta move some stuff and haul some trash for them and stuff like that. But I just want y'all to know I ain't quit. I ain't done. I'm still working at this. I'm still, trying to help my buddy move and all that. So, don't give up on me. I know Saturday we'll have the hog killing, and we'll do several videos on how to process meat and all that. I still got this mess in my lungs. It's getting better. I'm getting better, but it's still there. Just plugging along, people. Just plugging along. I got I'm gonna try to can some meat and stuff, so we'll go through that in videos and stuff too. you'll probably see like a big dump of videos all at one time, and you know, it might slow back down, but I've still got the box in the porch. I'm gonna turn that into a pantry, like I said. You know, there's still several projects. I've got a greenhouse that's got to go up, and I've got a bunch of them. You know, big sliding glass windows everybody used to put in their house, some sliding glass doors. Well, I've got about 6 of them down there, and I'm thinking about trying to construct a greenhouse using, like, you know, do 3 and 3, then use smaller windows on the side ends, and then make a door where you go in, but have it all glass. And then do that. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about now. It's like a fiberglass tin. It's clear. It's I don't know what the name of it actually is, but it's like a clear fiberglass tin. I like to put that over it, and you know, put it to where the sun can come through there too. But I'd like to have me 2 greenhouses up by spring. Now, one down here I bought hoops. I sold one to my neighbor, and I went and bought me 4 hoops. I think it is 4 or 5 hoops more off of another lady, and I'm gonna put it up as me a little greenhouse or grow house. But you know, we'll be doing that, and then y'all be seeing me going through the process that I usually start about the end of February, the 1st of March on all that, and I gotta put a stove in it so it can be heated. But hang around; it's going to get interesting. Just know for the next couple of days I'm gonna be busy doing other things for other people. Don't think I've quit or give up, but if you haven't, please subscribe, and if you like the videos, like them, and you know, share them with people so we can get more people on here. Uh, them poor girls, I'm telling you. Well, I don't know if y'all know how this works. You know, you got to make $100 or they don't pay, and the girls gets the money out of it. I don't get nothing. But I did. Don't now if it's a super like, and you tell me to spend it on something, I will. But like the girls, I swear, they're just now making their first $100, and we've been at this for months. But you know, we're still gonna keep plugging along, and they have to put up me and put up the editing. I don't see why they do it, but they said they like the videos and they like me doing what I'm doing, so they're going to help me. I got to move a dump truck here in a couple of days to be interesting. A few things like that's got to be moved, so you know, just hang around, share it with your friends, and tell them to keep up and keep contact, and turn that little notification bell, and it'll tell you when you get a notification we're going to put something up. But I'm gonna jump off here. I'll go ahead and upload this morning, and then I'll go and start what I got to do the rest of the day. I'm gonna take this battery back in the house so it don't kill this battery. But I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for coming along visiting this morning. Y'all have a good day. Have a blessed day. Be good to each other, and we'll see you on the next video.